Hey, guys, I am recording this in case I feel really bad tomorrow because I have my second shot today. So, um, maybe I'll be okay, maybe not, but let's just be prepared. Let's just be prepared. So, hi, welcome to class today, where we're gonna talk about the American Revolution. What if I did that the entire video? I'm not going to. That would be horrible. Okay, so let's. This is not going to be long. I feel like I say that all the time, and then I'm like, it turns into this 10-minute thing. So I'm going to try to be brief and get you guys ready to go and set up. So homework for this week is posted here. There are a couple of reading. There's two readings that you need to do, and there is, what is this fun thing? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna move that over there. Oh, Brendan already did it. Good for you, Brendan. So this says reading, but they're actually like study guide questions. You're gonna read, you can go in any order. I mean, I would do reading one first. I don't know why I put it in that order. I'm sorry. Both of these readings are super helpful for the mini project that will be starting like for realsies this week. And so if you are cohort B, you can get started on this. So you are ready for class work, class stuff on Friday. So that's due Friday. Two readings about basically the rationale and the reasoning for eventually why the American colonies declare independence from Great Britain. So we are going to be exploring that idea for quite a while, in fact. This project that is obviously set up over here is something that is not going to be due this week. It'll be due the Friday after school vacation is over, but we are definitely going to get into it this week. We're going to use two class blocks to work on this, obviously tomorrow being one of them. So this is also posted in the class agenda. So for you guys to take a look, with this, I'll read through it and then I'll talk a little bit about where you can actually find the resources for the project. So, following the British victory in the French and Indian War, the American colonists and British government engaged in a series of arguments and compromises over changes in British policy. This week, you'll be working on creating a website that identifies and explains the factors that contributed to the decision to declare independence by American colonists in July 1776. You're going to be given time in and out of class to complete work on the mini project. So, first thing you want to do, this is located in two places. So, this here is something that you're going to want to, right at the very beginning of class, cohort A especially, make a copy of this. Make a copy of it, because then what you're going to do, and explain it in a second, these terms here that are listed that you're going to explain and post in your website, and I'll showcase that for you in just a minute what that looks like. You're going to want to do all of the work for what the factor means and defining it. And then you're going to also want to, so you're going to want to basically do all your like kind of drafting work for what these factors are in this source. And then ultimately, you'll be creating a website. So this is what mine looks like right now. So I go home. You'll eventually have something that looks a little bit different. You'll have a home page that has your thesis, it'll have a little bit of background, and then your thesis that you're going to generate using the thesis generator. And then each and every one of here, I have not put all of the factors in. I just did randomly 4. So this I did in class today with some students. So if you notice, there's a background picture. What I would recommend that you do is Google French and Indian War for images, and then take a screenshot, and then you can upload it. So if you actually wind up going over here, I'm going to move me. Am I going to move me? I'm not going to move me. If you go like that, you can edit the picture, right? So you would go to French and Indian War. I feel like you guys can figure this out, right? Right? You can. I think you can. But eventually what it's going to look like is, right, this is the definition of the term. And then this is the analysis here. So some of the analysis might be just as long as the term, or the term might be shorter. There's kind of no set requirements there. I would say anywhere from 2 to 3 sentences for each piece. So you have 2 to 3 sentences for the definition, and then 2 to 3 sentences for the explanation about why it contributed to the American Revolution. So you're like, okay, well, that's a lot, Miss Basson. Like, I don't know what I really need to be doing. So let's talk about this project. Someone's already here. I wonder who that is. Oh, hey, Kenny. What's up, man? Just doing some work. So we're not writing a paper about this. we're not even outlining it. What you're basically doing is you're taking all these components and separating them all out and putting them on your website. And then eventually you're going to have all of these as pages. This will be a page. The Sugar Act will be a page. The Stamp Act will be a page, so on and so forth. All of these terms, you're like, that's a lot of stuff that you might know about, especially after you do the readings that are due by Friday. But that's okay. I don't expect you to know all the things about this stuff. So if you look at the main page, this is where it takes you when you show up. Everything is posted here, in fact. So the assignment, the factors, but more importantly, the rubric, more importantly, the resources. So there are these are the two readings that are actually the homework for this week. But if you click on this, it's going to take you to a link that's going to explain the Enlightenment, right? There's some things in here. Ooh, the second treatise on government. That's one of the things. Let me click out of that ad, right? Important. The Magna Carta's in here. So what I did was I put together all of the sources that you need in order to define the terms, right? Here's another one. Here's a timeline. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, look. The Sugar Act is in there, right? There's more stuff in here than you really even need. But this is going to help you put together your own website. So today in class, if you have not already, although I think almost everyone to a person has actually shared their website template. It's okay if your website doesn't look very good right now. Honestly, I had some kids just work on putting pictures together, and that's fine too. But if I were you, I would take about half an hour and get started on defining those terms. Don't worry necessarily about evaluating them and explaining why they led to the American Revolution. That's a little bit more difficult. But you definitely want to take some time to define those terms. The other half of class I would spend working on completing the homework that's due this week. It's a longer homework assignment, but you have all week to do it. If you're someone who has a hard time figuring out, well, how much time should I spend today in class? So you have an 80-minute block. I would spend about half an hour. Let's be realistic. Let's just cut it out, right? Let's just be real with each other. Use half an hour. I don't think that's that aggressive. Half an hour to define some terms in that, once you've made a copy of this. So first step, make a copy of this. Second step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4 of these. Define 4 of those. And you can define it right in here. So I think I, at one point, made a copy of this, but I don't know where it went. But make a copy, define those terms, and then start work on the homework. If you do 40 to 45 minutes worth of work on this today, I will be psyched. That's how low the bar is. Because again, when you guys come back from April vacation, I'll see you that Tuesday, or maybe in your case, Wednesday. I'm not exactly sure of the schedule yet. We're going to watch an episode from the HBO miniseries John Adams that's called, oh my gosh, why can't I remember it? I've shown it so many times. It's the episode about why they decided to declare independence. And then I'm going to give you another class block to work on this project, but it's going to be due Friday after vacation. So if we make some good progress on this, then you won't be too overwhelmed when we come back from school vacation. So if you have any questions, text, but this should be kind of enough to help you out in figuring out where things are and what things are or what's going on. I will see you definitely on Friday. And if you need me before then, just reach out. All right. Because I'm always here. Just a text away. All right. I'm ending this now. Oh, 8 minutes. That's that. It's not bad. Not good. It's not that bad. It's not that good. It's not that bad. Bye.